Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and well, we're going to talk about Birds of Prey, the emasculation of Harley Quinn. If I didn't get that title completely right, please forgive me. It is a long title and it is a stupid title. Now, this is not a movie that I am particularly happy to see. I have not been the biggest fan of the DC Extended Universe, although they've gotten a lot better. Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Shazam were definitely better movies than Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and of course, Justice League. However, Suicide Squad I actually list as the worst film of the year. So even a semi-sequel to it is not something I particularly want to look forward to seeing. But there was a lot of discussion because, I did see the preview. I don't normally watch previews, but I did watch this one. And it's like, it kind of seems like an R-rated movie, but they wouldn't actually do that, would they? Like, would Warner Brothers actually make one of their DCEU movies? Because that's kind of still a thing. It's kind of not, but it kind of is. It's complicated. There are film pundits and comic pundits out there who can describe the situation way better than I could. But yeah, it's still kind of a thing, and I'm kind of like, would they actually take their mainstream movie that they're trying to sell to a mass audience and make it R? Well, according to MovieWeb, they will, because Birds of Prey is rated R for sex, drugs, strong violence, and F-bombs. Interestingly, no nudity, and that might be important in a minute. So, the R-rated DC goods are set to continue. Birds of Prey, the first major comic book movie coming our way in 2020, has officially been given an R rating by the MPAA, although apparently it's now the MPA. I don't know why they changed it now, but whatever. It had been heavily expected that the Harley Quinn spinoff, which sees Margot Robbie returning as a character for the first time since Suicide Squad, was going to go that route, but now it's been confirmed. The movie, it seems, is following in the footsteps of Joker. Birds of Prey is rated R for strong violence and language throughout and some sexual and drug material. So director Kathy Yan, who directed something called Dead Pigs, didn't hold back, and Warner Brothers didn't try to make her hold back in the editing room. Christina Hodson, Bumblebee, penned the screenplay, and undoubtedly a percentage of the R-rated stuff that made it to the screen is owed to her. In any event, DC Films is continuing the experiment with its post-Justice League slate, as this will be the first DCEU movie not to be PG-13. Now, Joker keeps being brought up in this conversation because, it's recent, it's technically still in theaters, crossed $1 billion, was R-rated. Here's the thing. I don't believe that that Joker is the reason that this movie is rated R. I think Joker helped them be confident to make it R, but here's the thing. Notice how it's rated R for sex, drugs, strong violence, and F-bombs, but there's no nudity. There's no nudity. In fact, did it even mention sex in the... Yeah, it's like some sexual and drug material. So it might not even be like sex scenes in the typical way you're thinking about it. That, to me, says that when they were filming it, it's like, yeah, you can go a little farther. You can make it so that it seems like it's R-rated, but give us enough wiggle room to make it PG-13 in case we want to make it PG-13. I mean, this happens all the time because, like, the Suicide Squad, well, not the Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad, I can't believe that they're doing that stupid name thing, has an unrated version that might be considered R by most people. And Man of Steel had an extended edition that could be considered R. Batman v Superman did have an R-rated extended movie. So I think Birds of Prey was probably always intended to be PG-13, but hey, film enough of it that would make it an R-rated movie for like that eventual Blu-ray release. I believe that's what the thinking was behind this. Either way, Birds of Prey has been officially rated R, and it looks like it's going to keep the R rating going to theaters, which, if this succeeds, then yeah, I think Warner Brothers might just start going down this path a little bit more. I mean, here's the thing. PG-13 movies are still much more profitable, but after Suicide Squad, I think right now they have to kind of take their hits where they can get them. And hey, if they can get some goodwill back from the fans on making this R and having like even a mild successful R-rated movie, then that will go a long way to making sure that James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad 2, The Suicide Squad, is warmly received. And who knows, maybe Gunn's The Suicide Squad will also be rated R. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes. But here's the thing. But guys, Wonder Woman 1984, that's going to be PG-13. PG-13 DC movies are not going away. I think Warner Bros. Is just experimenting a little bit more with the smaller properties, preferably the ones that don't cost $200 million to make. However, that's where I'm going to end this one. What do all of you folks think? Do you agree with that? Or do you think this was always supposed to be rated R? I'd love for you to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. You get access to my exclusive Discord server. Also, if gas prices are getting just a little down, check out the Get website out below. It's totally free, but you get cash back on every gas purchase. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.